Hello, in this video I will take up two comparative examples to tell you for a polyprotic acid, right, we can have the buffer formation at different stage of reaction. So let's understand this with the help of two questions. This is first in line. It says calculate the approximate pH of resultant solution formed by titration of 25 ml of 0.4 molar Na2CO3 with 50 ml of 0.025 HCl. Okay, so if we just take this numerical values where I have taken Na2CO3 slightly more, we can see that the number of millimoles of Na2CO3 is 25 into 0.4, that is equal to 10 millimoles. And number of moles of HCl is 50 into 0.025, that is 1.25 millimole. Now clearly, if you say the reaction happening between Na2CO3 and HCl giving us NaHCO3 plus NaCl, initially it was 10 millimoles and HCl is 1.25 millimole. After the reactions we have Na2CO3 8.75 millimole and NaHCO3 1.25. Therefore we can say that the buffer is formed at the level of HCO3 CO3 2 minus salt, which means this is acting like a acid and this is acting like a the salt, the weak acid and its salt, right? So the formula over here is pH is equal to pKa plus log salt upon acid. In place of salt I put carbonate, in place of acid I put bicarbonate. Now what do I put in terms of pKa? So we can see that the buffer is established in the second reaction, the second stage. Therefore I will take Ka2 as the pKa value over here. So if I will put 10.3 plus log concentration of salt upon acid, so I get answer as 11.14. Now let's take another example where I have changed the value slightly and then see what happens, what will be the resultant buffer. So now instead of if I say pH of the resultant solution formed by titration of 25 ml of 0.04 molar Na2CO3 with 50 ml of 0.025 molar HCl, right? So what is the difference between the first? We can see that earlier it was 0.4 molar, now in this example it is 0.04 molar. So millimoles of acid of Na2CO3 is so now when we have taken Na2CO3 concentration as 0.04, we can see that the number of millimoles of Na2CO3 is 1 millimole and that of HCl is 1.25 millimole. So if we talk about the first stage reaction, we can see that it is 1 millimole of Na2CO3 and 1.25 millimole of HCl. So after the reaction Na2CO3 is consumed. However, we can see that 0.25 millimoles of HCl is still left. At the same time, the salt has been formed NaHCO3 which is 1 millimole. So the reaction can go to the second stage because still we have HCl. So this salt is reacting with excess H plus coming from where HCl solution to form H2CO3. So we can see that the buffer in this case is established and that is between H2CO3 and HCO3 minus. So at this stage, buffer is being formed. So if I put the values 1 millimole reacting with 0.25 millimoles of H plus, at the end of reaction bicarbonate will be 0.75 and carbonic acid will be 0.25. So in this question, if I have to see, it is forming buffer at this stage for which I have to use pKa1. So for the formula pH is equal to pKa1 plus log salt upon acid. This will be salt and this will be acid. So and here I will not put pKa2 because the buffer is established between H2CO3 and HCO3 minus. So I'll put pKa1 which is 6.4 log salt upon acid. In this case I get answer as 6.88. So we can see that depending upon the quantity of the salt Na2CO3, we can see that the buffer is established either at stage 1 or stage 2, and correspondingly we will have to use the corresponding values of pKa in that respective buffer formula for finding the pH. Thanks for watching the video.